Hello, another one again, another request from one of my lovely commenters and subscribers. So this is for you, my subscriber, who is a life path 4 and an expression number 22-4, and of course anyone else that is a life path 4 and an expression number 22-4. So I always start with reiterating how important that life path is in your chart. It is the most important number in your chart, and all other numbers exist to support the life path. I think of the life path as the king of the kingdom, and the expression number, the soul urge, and all the other numbers in your chart all exist for the sole purpose to help develop the life path, to serve the life path. So if you haven't already seen my expression number 22-4 video, you might want to watch that first, because it gives you more in-depth knowledge of your skills and talents as an expression number master 22-4. So what I'm going to do is, because the life path is the most important element of this, I'm going to split the life path 4 into 9, sometimes 10, I forget which is which. Some of my life paths, there's 10 little subsections, and some there are 9. I think with the 4 there are 9, but I could be wrong. And by each little development point of the life path 4, I will put how well the expression number master 22-4 will help that. Now you have an amazing expression number for your life path. Your life path, you're here to develop inner and outer security and stability, and building a stable foundation by working hard, setting goals, achieving those goals with meticulous process, one step at a time without missing steps. It's like building a house. If you miss bricks and you decide not to cement that bit, then your house, your building, your structure, your organization is not going to be very strong. So taking each step in your goal. So your life path 4 is a very worldly, practical life path. You're here to learn to build security in your life, which means a stable business, a stable career where you achieve goals and you progress forward step by step. You're here to learn to be a practical business person that is able to build strong structures. And I don't mean just businesses. You could also build organizations, empires, even structures, home, like your home and your family, structures to help people, structures that are used for helping people, taking an idea from source and actually bringing it to the real world. You are here to build security and success, and build that security and success by working hard, setting goals and achieving that goal every single step. But your talent number that you brought to help you achieve that path is expression number 22-4. So that's a master number. You've kind of got more ability than you need to achieve your life path, really. I mean, you've got amazing talents, and your life path is smaller than your talents are at this point, which actually can help make your life path a lot easier. And you'll see that as we go through each element. So when you're a life path 4, expression 22-4, it actually, your talent gives you the most of the abilities you need to achieve your life path 4. It's only going to be you and your emotions that are going to stop you. So you've got the talent, you've got all the talent you need. I mean, you're a master builder straight away. Your life path needs you to build and create stability, and your talent number says you're a master builder. You're able to create structures, processes, organizations that will change the world, bring stability and security, because that's what you're all about in this life path. So you're here to build security and stability and progress yourself towards a strong career, a strong business, a strong family, a strong nurturing home. And you have all the talent to do that. You're a 22-4. So your life path, you have all the ability you need. This is one of the situations where the expression number is actually one of the best numbers you could have chosen for this path, as you'll find out. So you're here as a life path 4. You're here to learn to commit. So committing to a place. You can't progress in any way without committing in some way. So committing to a person, a place, a structure, an idea, a business. You have to put down roots and commit to something in order to grow. In order to build a structure, you need to commit to a piece of ground. You need to commit to digging the foundations and commit to building it brick by brick, one step at a time without missing steps. So you need to commit in order to even start to achieve your life path 4. So, the life path 4 can be quite uncommitted and unable to build stability and security because they've never built the foundations for a secure and stable life. That's what you need to achieve as your life path 4. So your life path 4, as we've said, needs you to put down roots, to commit, to help you build the foundations for security that you need, whether it be your family or your career or all of the above. Your 22/4 talent, is amazing at being committed. The 22/4 is a master builder, amazing to meticulously achieving your goals. The 22/4 has the potential and is the most worldly successful number in numerology. If you're talented in expression number 22, you have huge potential for worldly success. So you can build that worldly security. You achieve goals for your security. You can commit and you can build a family with your excellent social skills in the double 2. And your ability to build trusting, loving relationships and secure structures. Relationships are part of your structure. Your home is part of your structure and stability. Your job, your money, your business is part of your security. Working hard is going to be part of your security. All of these things need to be pulled together. So you can support your life path 4 by putting down those roots, making sure you put those 4 posts into the ground. Set goals and achieve them, whether it be for your career, for your business, to bring forward an idea, because you are the person that takes ideas and brings them down to earth. You organize the dynamic nature of people's ideas. 1, 2, and 3 numbers are very dynamic. You are this secure person. You're the one that brings it down to the ground and starts building something great on earth. So you can support your life path 4 by putting down roots through your goals, through your family, through your home, and then keep building from there to achieve your life path 4. But you'll only be able to start that achievement process when you commit to a person or place or a thing or an idea in order to be your springboard upwards. So you're here to learn to set and achieve goals. So you're here to learn to set and achieve goals and take your journey towards inner and outer security. Achieving things and achieving goals is going to be the surefire way of helping you build the security you need in this world. Foundations and structures, families, business empires, they're all built one goal at a time. We know that. A house is built one brick at a time. A meal is eaten one mouthful at a time, one goal at a time. So your life path 4 needs you to set some goals for your security. So your 22/4 talent makes you brilliant, able to set and achieve goals. You've got a great expression number that supports your life path. So you're able to set goals. You have the talent to do that, especially if those goals are for the good of the world, because your 22/4 energy makes you want to serve the world. It's a very, very responsible talent energy. You have the abilities to be a master builder of homes and structures and empires and what have I missed? Homes and structures and empires and organizations, building strength and stability. That's what you're here to do, and that's what you're talented at doing. So to support your life path 4, make sure you're always setting and achieving goals meticulously, having targets that are steps towards the achievement of your goals and therefore your own stability and security. You're here to learn, to plan. No one's stable without proper planning. So you need to learn to plan, Create a process, a step-by-step process that you keep to, or a procedure, however you want to name it, to ensure the achievement of your goals in a step-by-step linear manner. Because the life path 4 can be a little bit on the directionless side. When you're really low, you can be quite lazy and you can just end up hiding yourself away and blocking your own progression. So your life path 4 needs you to get out there into the world, plan, set goals, and create a step-by-step process to achieving that goal and not being slapdash about it, not missing steps. And your 22/4 talent energy is an amazing planner. You've got so much skill that will help you achieve your life path. You're a planner. You're a nurturer of ideas. You bring people together. You can create procedures. It's what you love. You love rules. You love knowing what happens next. So you can happily and very easily create procedures, policies, processes to build amazing things for your stability and your security, which is what you're here to do. So use these skills to support your life path 4. Be part of the creation process of the procedure and the routine, because all of this will aid your progression that keeps you feeling secure and stable, which is again what you need for your life path 4. You're here to develop deep, meticulous focus on achieving stability. Like a stable home, a business. I keep saying this. This is really strong in these two numbers. A stable home, a business, an income, so that you feel that you only have not have just external security, you also feel secure in here, because the life path 4 can be a bit worrisome about not having enough, and they can be a bit scattered and not focus enough on what they need to do. Some life path 4s struggle to focus enough to even know what they need to do, let alone set a goal for it. So meticulous focus on what you want to achieve and how you're going to do it. And it covers a home, business, and income. Is probably best to start with your business because you're a very task-orientated number. So your life path 4 needs you to have that meticulous focus and not be so scattered, because that is what will achieve your security. So your 22/4 expression talent provides you with the ability to be focused and build a stable family and business empire and whatever it is you need to build security and stability in your life. You focus by planning, setting goals, achieving them meticulously. This is going to be repeated a lot for you as a life path 4 expression 22. Whatever the group or family goal, you can be focused on getting it achieved. You have that ability. You're a very, very successful person. So whatever the goal is, you can be focused on getting it achieved for the security of the group to achieve your life path 4. So not only are you achieving your life path, but you're offering security to your family, your colleagues, the people that work for you or with you. It's not just your own security you will be helping, it will be the security and stability of others also. So you're also here to be detail-orientated, analytical, organised and accurate to ensure your plans and your processes are watertight, because we can all set goals and say, I'm going to do that, then that, then that, then that. But if you haven't really organised the steps properly and you haven't looked into the detail properly of what you need to do, then the steps are all going to be wrong and all your planning isn't going to be correct. So you need to be able to look at the detail of everything that you need to do to break a big goal down into its steps, basically. Detail orientated, analysing each step and looking at where it needs to be on the process, if it needs to be there at all, and ensuring that each step is watertight, because the 4, when they are low, can be, as well as lazy, they can be disorganised, missteps in the plan because they think, oh, I could probably do it without that. And then, of course, you've got a shaky structure and you don't have any stability and security because you've missed too many steps at the beginning. So looking at the detail, analysing the detail and organising it accurately to ensure that you are planning your processes and procedures correctly. So your life path 4 needs that detail orientation, you know. So your 22/4 talent energy makes you a master builder of secure structures, and you know, if you're a master builder of secure structures, that infers that you are able to deal with the detail, every single meticulous detail of the process of building, so that your structures are secure and stable. So you're excellent at organising and analysing the detail. You've got that ability there, but you've got to use it. Your ability to manage the variables and bring them together in cohesion to build and achieve the goal will be especially useful to help you achieve your life path 4. Okay. Moving on to the next one. So you're also here to work hard. You know, the 4 is the 22, 4 and the 4 are the most hard-working numbers in numerology, and the 8. The 4, the 8 and the 22, 4. Very hard-working numbers. All of those numbers, the 22, the 4 and the 8, are at risk of becoming workaholics, but they're also at risk of being totally lazy. You're on that continuum of working hard and being lazy and directionless, setting goals and not setting any goals and doing nothing. You see what I'm getting at. So you're here to develop that work ethic, to work hard and develop enjoyment with those routine work tasks. I mean, whatever you build in life, no matter how amazing it is, there's going to be some routine work involved and a lot of detail work involved. You need to enjoy and keep that going, because you don't want to be missing steps. Not every part of a building process is going to be fun and exciting. Some of it is very routine, but also extremely important. So make sure you're working hard and keeping up to date with that routine work so that you're secure. And that can be like anything from paying bills to making sure things are paid on time, that money is brought in on time. Otherwise, you're going to fail and you're not going to be secure. So bringing in that routine work and making sure all the I's are dotted and all the T's are crossed. Because when you're low, you can be very lazy, stuck in one place, not progressing, not setting any goals, sitting in a room upstairs doing nothing. That's not what you're here to do. You're here to work hard. You're here to achieve. You're here to be successful, and you're here to feel stable and secure. I mean, that's the crux of it. So your life path needs you to work hard, to embark on routine tasks. And the 22-4 energy means that you are perfectly able to work hard. You're a very hard-working number. And you'll complete any routine work and tasks that keep the cogs turning for other people's benefit, because you're here to serve others when you're a 22-4. You are at risk, as I've said, of becoming a bit of a workaholic if you allow yourself to. But you can swing to laziness if you feel taken advantage of as well. So it's a very big polarity for you when you're a life path 4 expression 22. That swing from workaholic to directionless can sometimes be quite harsh. You're looking for that middle ground. Work hard, build that security, but you don't want to be directionless, and you certainly don't want to be a workaholic, because, you know, workaholics just don't see their family, and family, remember, is part of your security, part of your stability. You know, you mustn't neglect your family, because you could lose that part of your stability. So ensure that you don't become a workaholic and take work home, because remember, your home is part of what you're here to achieve. It's not just about the outward goals in the world. It's about building that stable business, but keeping that home stable too. So balance that work ethic. Don't be too lazy and don't work too hard. Support your life path 4 by working hard on everyday tasks, but also having boundaries and knowing when to stop working and take care of yourself and your family. Very important. So you're here to develop patient perseverance. So when you've got to go for all the detail and setting goals and taking each step one at a time, you know, sometimes you're going to get a bit impatient, and the 4 is prone to being a bit impatient and then thinking, oh, we don't need to take that step as well, do we? You know, we've been doing this for ages, or we've taken all that step. Let's just leave that bit out. Yeah, then your whole stability structure comes crashing down. That's not what you need to do. You need patient perseverance. If things go wrong, don't give up. Keep going. Because 4s, you know, you can give up. You can be a bit, oh, well, that's gone wrong. I'm just going to give up. I'm just going to be like, not do it anymore. No. Problems are a part of life. Obstacles on your journey are not a sign for you to run away and hide under a rock. So patient perseverance for every step, not missing steps, taking every step patiently, but also not missing steps either. It's really important. Think of it. Would you want to miss steps when you were building the foundations of a home? No. So if you're building the foundations of a successful business, an amazing family life, an amazing empire, a structure to serve the world, whatever it is you're building, you have to set goals, you have to have a process or a procedure, and you have to take each step meticulously. It's really, really important. Don't miss steps and don't get impatient. Slow and steady wins the race for a life path 4. So your life path 4 needs you to exercise some patience, some perseverance, some staying power, some determination to keep going and taking every step to achieve your goals, no matter what knocks you down or what obstacles you face. That's part of your path as a life path 4. Don't let them grind you down. Don't let obstacles and problems and niggles grind you down and stop you taking each step. Keep going. Your 22-4 energy will help you with that because it's a little bit more of a patienter energy. The double 2 energy is quite a patient, gentle energy. So your 22-4 expression has the ability to help you to breathe that little bit more and not mind waiting so much. So tactful, calm. You can stay calm through stoppages. You've got that ability to do that. Able to deal with obstacles and delays, but just keep moving forward. You can get a little impatient. The 22-4 can get a bit high-handed when they've just had enough. So you can get a little impatient and high-handed especially when others don't get it as quick as you. You've got a really advanced, creative and talented mind. And the problem with that is sometimes people just don't get there as quickly as you do. You're very smart, if I haven't mentioned it already. So sometimes people are just not going to get there as quickly as you. And you can be a bit impatient then because you just can't understand why other people just don't get it. But, you're an expression 22. You've got a lot of ability there. You've got to be patient and allow other people to get it, even if you've already got it a long time ago. So support your life path 4 by patiently taking care of every detail in the achievement of your goals and ensure every step is taken without giving up or, getting high-handed with other people, So you're here to learn to come to terms with limitation as well. The life path 4, as I've said, something gets in their way and they're like, right, that's it. I'm just not going to bother. There's obviously something that doesn't want me to achieve this. So I'm going to give up and fold my arms and sulk. Don't do that. So you're here to learn to come to terms with niggles and limitations. And you can't do this because I know it drives me mad, even as a life path 7. Sometimes some of the petty things that go on in the world to stop people from moving forward really gets my goat. But, bit of meditation anyway. So move on from and be able to cope with limitation when something goes wrong or someone says you can't do that or you can't do this or externally externally imposed limitations. But also, you can impose limitations on yourself as well. You can think to yourself, oh, I just don't have enough. Oh, I'm just not confident enough. It's just not going to happen. I'm just not going to be able to do it. So you can impose restrictions on yourself as well. But you're also here to cope with and transcend limitations that happen to you along your path when you're achieving your goals. If something goes wrong or if something doesn't go quite how you want it, that is not a sign for you to run away. That is a sign for you to keep persevering with patience and keeping going and coming to terms with sometimes limitations going to happen. What are you going to do about it? Are you going to run and hide or are you going to get round it? Your life path 4 needs you to work through it and get round it. So you need to deal with limitation constructively. You can come to terms with expression number 22 can help you with this. You can come to terms with limitation because you see the reason for it. When, the 22-4 has access to higher perceptive information. So they're going to have more wisdom to know why certain limitations are in place and why certain limitations are there. and why they have to deal with them. So you can see the reason for it because you have that added wisdom from all your experience in previous lives. You know that procedures and patience are vital for safety and security, and that if something goes wrong, sometimes it needs to be stopped or changed or completely cancelled. Limitation is a part of life to keep us all safe and secure. So in a way, you want safety and security, but you don't want to be limited. Sometimes you've got to come to terms with that, and it's part of your character and learning on how you deal with it, how you come to terms with it, and what you achieve in spite of it. So you can always, when you're in expression 22, and any master number really, you can always see both sides of the argument. You can clearly see why limitations must be put in place. Sometimes you put those limitations in yourself because plans and procedures and rules are your specialty. You may impose limits on yourself is more the issue here. With your sensitivity or low confidence, there's a lot of things that could stop you. That's what you're most at risk really of limiting yourself. Because whatever restrictions you're dealing with through your life path 4, your expression 22 energy is calm enough and wisdom filled enough to deal with it. You just have to ensure that you're not allowing your own sensitivity and your own low confidence and self-doubt to stop you. Okay, but if you use your expression 22 well, it can help you deal with limitation and restriction in the world a hell of a lot better, to help you achieve your life path 4. So the life path 4 as well, lastly, you're like the 9 here. You hold on to issues from your past. So any wounds that you got from your past, from your family, or events in your past, in your childhood, you can hold on to them a little bit too tightly, and then they're used kind of as an excuse for you not moving forward, or an excuse for you to hide away. So you need to support your life path 4. You need to look at your wounded, problematic relationships and work through the feelings of pain or lack or any other negative feelings that these situations have brought you. You tend to push it away and not deal with it, but you still hold on to it, and it still becomes an issue if you don't work past it. So your life path 4 needs you to work past the lingering feelings of lack and pain from your past, because that's going to be what's stopping you from achieving goals and building the secure future that you need. You can promote in the 22-4 a calm, harmonious environment. The 22-4 is an ingenious at creating a quiet, harmonious environment with their double 2 energy. Everywhere you go, you can develop that calm, harmonious environment everywhere you go, because your sensitivity averts you to any kind of conflict anyway. You prefer calm and quiet, where you feel safe and secure. You may hide, because you don't like conflict and you're a sensitive person, and sometimes you just don't have the patience to deal with it, you may hide your emotions and refuse to deal with past issues to maintain your harmony and avoid conflict. So there is a possibility that your 22-4 can help as well as hinder your ability to get past any wounds from the past. So you're able to promote a calm, harmonious environment to try and repair any relationships or get past relationships. But you also may bottle those emotions up, and we know that bottling up emotions is really not good for anyone, and it could cause all kinds of problems. So, support your life path 4 by working past any emotional issues from your past. They're holding you back, and any emotional issues that are stopping you from progressing or being used as an excuse for you stopping and progressing. So you're here to set goals, commit and achieve goals to achieve your security, to achieve your stability, whether that be a business, an organization, an empire, a structure for the homeless, structures to help people clean the environment, anything like that that serves humanity. This is what you're talented at doing and what you can do through your life path 4. You're a talented builder. You're practical. And your 22 expression is successful and businesslike. So you have a strong ability here to be a very, very worldly successful person. I hope you found my video useful today. If you haven't already, please please subscribe to my channel, like and click that bell icon thing so that you're kept up to date with all my latest uploads. If you'd like a more in-depth reading, please contact me on my website or email or through my channel or through Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn or Twitter. I've also got a Udemy course that I'm going to put in the description box too. So if you want to learn about Udemy, if you'd like to learn about numerology, there's going to be a link to my Udemy course in the description box, as well as links to my social media so that you can contact me to ask questions, to request videos, or to have a reading, whatever you want. So it just leaves me now to say, guys, as ever, trust the soul within you, because only your soul and your intuition knows what's best for you. See you soon.